Hi guys! As you know, I've got two bits. Hold on, I'll do my usual. Another hamster food review. This is the little one, dwarf hamster food. And as you know, in my haul, I got 2 bags of these. I've opened one because I couldn't resist, and I really needed to try get Henry off the Witty Moreland and get Atty off it, because I've got some news to tell you about Atty in a bit, and Henry, because I went to vets on Thursday, and I'm quite sad about it, but I'm going to be upbeat for this video at the moment. So, right, now I'm going to read the ingredients to this first, and the composition, you know the dig. Right, just let me find it. Right, let me have a look. Let's see. I've got it down here somewhere. Ingredients. Right, here we are. You've got to be really pleased, but I'll do that once. I'll tell you that in a minute once I've done the review. Right, white millet, yellow millet, white sorghum, can't pronounce that, multigrain pellets, buckwheat, canary seed, red millet, meadow grass, safflower seed. I can't say it. Safflower seed. I'll get my teeth in a bit. Japanese millet, barley, pea flakes, barley flakes, yellow. How do you say that? Yellow panicum. Some of these I've never even heard of. Barley puffed, that means puffed barley. Sunflower seeds. This one's milk thistle seeds. Dried zucchini, very posh. Niger seeds. I told you there's a lot of ingredients in this. Perilla seeds, sesame seeds, hemp seeds, mullein, yucca extract. That's the ingredients. And let's see the composition. Now, don't worry about the composition, because you can always add things to up everything, or down everything, whatever you need. Well, you can't down everything, but up everything. Protein, 13.7%, which is low for a young hamster. But I wouldn't recommend changing. I wouldn't recommend changing any hamster diet until they're at least 6 months old. I've just found out recently, so I'll do a separate video on that. I mean, you can do, but it's better if you do it to 6 months. But I'm going to do a separate video on that. Right, protein, 13.7%. Fat, 9.5%, which is good if you've got an hamster who's losing weight like my Atty. So fat is 9.5%, protein 13.7%, fibre 7.1%. So there you go. Now, I'm not sure where this is made, but I'll just find out. Let's just have a look and see if I can see it on the bag. Now, that's the composition out of the way. The composition will be in the description. You know the dig. Right, let's just see where this is made. Where is it made? Let's have a see. These writings are so tiny, it's unbelievable. Right, we'll get cracking on the video in a minute. Right, let's see. It doesn't say where Little One's based actually on here, because it's just and it'll take me but what I will do, I will find out and I'll mention it in another video, because I am going to do the Little One Syrian food as well when I get some. So that's the bag. Now we'll do the score. Presentation, I love purple. So 10 out of 10. 2 cute hamsters. Great picture of the mix. Tells you everything you need. There you go. You can zoom in if you like. Now, I've already opened the other bag, so we'll take a look at this. Now, this is really exciting. I've just give Atty some, because she's not been eating, and she's really delved into it. And I've just give Emery a little bit. I'm really worried though, but I've got to do something, because I need to change his diet. So there's the mix. Now look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And, just excuse me a minute. Right, and it smells lovely. It's not overpowering, which I found the Ritty Molan one a bit overpowering. But this one smells, smell 10 out of 10. The ingredients 10 out of 10. The look and variety of it 10 out of 10. And I love it. And that's before I even started. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So, if all the Ammies like, the Ammies like this, and as long as they keep making it, this will be going on their diet. This is absolutely wonderful. There's no big, huge, chunky pellets. There's no, even though they say it's pellets on the bag, they're not the pellets you're thinking of. They're just tiny, tiny, tiny little ones. But I'm going to put some in a tub here. So I'll just get some in a tub, so bear with me. So you can get a proper close-up look. Oh, it does smell lovely. It
is 9 grams.
Oh, shut up.
It is 11 grams.
It does smell really, really fresh. Just let me turn this off a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. Sorry about that.
Power off.
There you go. I forgot I had this one. Right, so there you go, guys. As you can see. Now, as you know, I've done many, many dwarf food reviews. And I've always put Bunny Dream up at the top. But this has just shoo, way past it. Way past it. You don't even need to mix your own. All the seeds are in there. Obviously, you can add other things in, and you should do, really. Meal. The only thing that's missing in this, the disadvantage, which I find, is mealworms. But mealworms are cheap to get. You can just plonk some in. No problem. I always have mealworms in. You can add anything in there, a couple of nuts, anything, whatever you like. But you don't need to add any extra seeds. You don't need to add sunflower seeds, but you can add a pumpkin seed in as a treat if you wanted. So all the necessary seeds are in there, apart from linseeds. I'm not seeing linseeds on the ingredients. So if you wanted to just sprinkle a bit of linseeds in there once a week, then that's perfectly fine. But there you go, guys. As you can see, I'm so pleased I've been able to give this a really good review. This is a raving review. So I'm going to find out where little one is based, which I'll do in a minute. But there you go, guys. Oh, you can see a couple of sesame seeds there, you guys. There you go. So this is just everything that a dwarf hamster would love. So I'm going to try Arthur on some in a minute. Just give him a little bit in here. But there you go. There's a proper close-up. Now, can you see, guys? There you go. There's loads and loads of stuff you can add to it as well to make it even more tasty. But the smell is just lovely. Absolute lovely. So, I'll just put... Where's what's it? So, guys, I've give you the composition. I've even give you the ingredients. I've give you the scoring. And so there you go, guys. There you are. Oh, you can see that okay. It's hard for me to see from behind the camera, but there you go, guys. Got loads of little bites in there. But as it has no pellets in, because usually pellets help keep the teeth down. Just make sure that you do add something to keep the teeth down, like a whimsy or something, or milk bone, just so they keep the, because dwarfs are notorious for not chewing on their toys, on their wood toys and stuff. But so just follow your hamster. If your hamster doesn't chew on wood toys, then you need to put some other stuff in, because these are not going to keep the teeth down. But apart from that, £1.69 a bag from Viavet. I mean, sorry, £1.99 a bag from Viavet. And I know Viavet's not as good as it used to be, but I've not had a problem with them up to now, touch wood. But you can't grumble at that. You could bag a few bags and stock up, and then you've got some in then. And they're also, I got these from Pet Planet because I didn't know they had them on Viavet till I had a look. And on Viavet, I think there was either £1.69 or £2.69 or something. But either way, they're still cheaper than Whitty Moreland, and plus with them being dwarfs, a 400 gram bag. Look at that, you get loads in it. There you go, you get loads, and that will last about 3 months easy, considering they only have like 5 to 10 grams, not even 10 grams for a dwarf, and especially if you add in other stuff as well for variety, fruit, veggies, treats, things like that. So that's it. We'll just have one more final look before I find out where little one is made. So I'm really excited about trying the little one Syrian one next. I'm going to purchase that, but I want to get the Harry Hamster fruity nutty mix out of the way first, the review, and the NZ paws. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. But personally, because I've got it here and I can smell what it's like. It is absolutely divine. Absolutely divine. So all the scoring on this, every single scoring I've given on this, I think it's the best one I've ever give. I think the most of it on other reviews it's been a 9. So you've seen that. So let's just put that back on. It's got a lovely long shelf life. Second 24. So as you can see, £1.99 is pretty good, and I doubt there'll be any wastage with that, because usually hamsters leave all the big bits in Harry Hamster and the big bits in Whitty Mole, and it's just wasting food. But I'll just open this again, can't resist. See, with that there should not be any wastage, because they're all so tiny. Got little pea flakes, things like that, sunflower seeds. So there should not be any trouble in eating that or having any wastage. So that's that. There's the bag. I'm going to order 2 more bags. So I'm going to get 2 more bags. Stock up, methinks. Get Henry off Whitty Moreland if I can. Because it's not doing him any good, I don't think. Right, now before I tell you about what the vet thing, I'll just try and find out where little one was made. Right, let's just see where I've got my internet here on my phone. Right, where is little one hamster food? Now what should I put? Made or produced? Let's see where it's made. Oh, it's for all life stages, so you can give that to baby dwarfs if you wanted. Now where is it made? Let's see. Now the Syrian bag is bigger for just a little bit extra. It's 900 gram for the Syrian bag. Oh, I'll have to purchase that as well off Firevet. So that'll be another one. Right. They really are coming into their own now, little ones. So I'm going to have to have a look where they're based. I'll tell you what, because that writing's so tiny, I'll be back in a minute and I'll go find out. Right guys, I can't find it on that bag, it's way too tiny. So I'll have to have a look and mention it in another video, methinks. So I suspect Germany, to be honest. I do suspect Germany. So yeah, I do suspect Germany. Right guys, oh, what's this? Let's just see what's that, something? No. Right, yeah, so there you go guys. Now before I finish, I'm just gonna tell you a bit about how I went with the vets. Henry had his quarterly diabetic check and it's not good news. The diabetes has progressed, and so, and I spoke to her about diet and everything, and she just said she just said I can change his diet, but just make sure do it very slowly. And so I'm gonna try him on this, and but yeah, so it's not good. I've just got take day by day with Henry. I mean, he's still okay. He's still playing about. He's still eating and drinking, and his sugar levels is obviously. She said because he's nearly a year old now, it's going to get worse anyway. And she said it's just one of those things. There's nothing they can do. So she did say she doubts he'd get to old age, and I sort of know that because of the where Charlotte was. And Charlotte was only young. She was only 5 months old. So anyway, she just said look out for the signs, which I knew, you know, like if he's getting neurological problems like Charlotte had and things like that. So just gotta take it one step at a time with Henry. With Hattie, she's losing weight and everything, and Claire said it's really taking a toll on her doing, you know, taking a toll on Hattie doing her teeth every 2 weeks. And I said, well, what can we do? I said, if we don't, she can't eat. And she was really good, Claire. She just gave me, she just sort of like prepared me really. She just said if she really starts to struggle, then well, you can guess what she said after that. The kindest thing. And so taking it one day at a time with Hattie as well. I mean, she is nearly 2, so I've done really well, really, with her problems, going up to vets every 2 weeks, and so she's been a right little trooper. So just going to keep going on, seeing how long she wants to keep going on, and I'm just gonna listen to Hattie like I always listen to the hamsters, because they'll tell you. So anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get Arthur up and see if he likes this. So hold on, I'll see if I can do a quick demo. Be back. Oh, there's my finger. Back in a minute. There we go, guys. I'm going to be very quiet because I don't want to spook him. So there you go. As you can see, he's yumming it. Doing a little demo for you. Hello, cutie. You chunky little monkey. You enjoy that? Was that nice? You lovely little fella, aren't you? You're doing a demo. Your very first demo. Eh? Your very first demo. You're so cute. There you go, guys. Success. So we'll leave him to it. I'll move very, very quietly and I'll go back in the kitchen. Right, guys. I think I've zoomed in way. There we go. That's better. So, guys, you saw Arthur do a demo. His very first demo. He did really well, didn't he? And, yeah. So, guys, that's the review for the little one. And it's a long review. So, I think I've given it a raving review. And I think I've give this one the best review out of all the foods. And I've done a lot of foods. So I'm mega impressed. So guys, if you're really struggling and you're looking for dwarf hamster food, which is now easily to get hold of, you can go to Pet Planet or you can go to Fibre. And I am hoping that this will come even more popular, because little one, they seem to be coming up into the game now. They seem to be getting all the products out there and things like that. And so yeah, I'll be excited to try the Syrian one next as soon as I purchase a bag. And I think that's it, guys. So you know the dig. Composition will be in the description if you need to refer to it. Any questions, comments? You know the dig again. And yes, I'm really pleased. 10 out of 10 on everything on it. Yeah, the only, like I said, the only thing which isn't a bother at all, but this should. But I think it might have been good if they'd put a few mealworms in, but that's just being nitpicky, really, isn't it? Because mealworms are really cheap, and you can put your own in then. And even when companies do put mealworms in, they never put enough in. You have to go hunting. So it's no bother. Just you can pick them up really a big massive bag, really cheap mealworms. So, but apart from that, it's got a lot of good seeds that you don't usually see in other. Matter of fact, I've not even seen some of those seeds in the bunny dream. So so yeah, Niger seeds, I've not seen it in any other hamster food, really. I'm on about manufacturing ones. Obviously, people who make their own will probably put Niger seeds in, but yeah, they covered everything, really. It would have been better if they'd just put the protein up a bit, but the fat and the fibre seems fine. And but apart from that, you can always give them a lot of different things to add the protein up. So yeah, and obviously it's not got any fruit in there, so diabetic hamsters should be all right on that. You just need to up the protein if you have a diabetic hamster, though. You do need to give them a lot of protein, high protein and high fibre, and low fat. So I'll have to rethink on this actually with Henry, because it does seem to be high fat. But nevertheless, he needs to put some weight on as well. So and I did ask Claire, and she said, yeah, it looks fine. So I'll just see how I go. Keep an eye on his sugar levels when he's on it, and then any problems, I'll just have to put him back on Whittimall. And but yeah, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. I've absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10. Whoa. Bye.